wondering if I'm going to have somebody coming up the driveway here in a minute. So where do we stand on this? We're about halfway down the hill. We're a little over the halfway point. We got to go, the whole thing is about 1,100, 1,200 feet. We got to go, I think, another 450 feet before we're at the end. We're at 6 something right now. I want to say, if I remember correctly, we're at 650 right now. I think we got another 475 or something like that to go, and I don't think I'm going to get all the way down there by the end of the day. I really don't. So I got to start here and continue going down the hill, widening it out. I am going to go as hard and as fast as I possibly can get through this today. I'd really like to be more than 3/4 of the way done with this chunk down through here by the end of the day today. So that way I can just get it finished up, go up, get the other bucket, kind of clean the edge up a little bit as I'm coming back down. Honestly, if it wasn't for the utilities, like I keep saying, if it wasn't for the utilities here in this part of the road, I probably would have just told them they need to get a dozer in here too and just do this a totally different way. But we're stuck with the fact that we have utilities right underneath my pickup that we can't mess with. The grease gun battery went dead, and that's another thing. That was the reason why I'm here late today, is I was waiting for the damn grease gun battery. The grease gun battery went dead last week, and so I put it on the charger, and for whatever reason it didn't charge. I had to, I thought it was going to be on the charger all weekend. Come to find out, it didn't charge. I actually used it at the house real quick this morning before I was going to do anything, and it just went meow, meow. And so I had to put it back on the charger and make sure it was charging, and it finally charged. It took an hour to freaking charge up. But I didn't want to come over here without a grease gun, because this thing worked 9 hours last week, only having basically right here greased because the grease gun went dead. Mentally, guys, I don't think I can handle a breakdown right now. I'd probably have a nervous breakdown if this thing had a problem today. It wasn't a bad weekend, but I'm just kind of tired of dealing with people right now. I'm gonna be very honest. My business is not doing very good right now. And the reason why my business is not doing anything very good right now is because of this excavator. This excavator ate up a lot of time and a lot of money if being broke down. And now, yeah, it looks like we're on the home stretch, but I don't know. Yeah, it really sucks to go look at a piece of machinery that a guy is giving you a damn good price on and sit back and say, damn, I don't know if I can buy that because I'll just leave it there. This excavator has damn near killed this business. And downtime, mostly in downtime, but I got to looking over the receipts last night, and we have quit, by the time you figure in all the running for parts, all the parts themselves, by the time you figure it all in, we spent $6,000 on this excavator in the last 3 weeks. And guys, that is a very tough pill to swallow, because that means other bills are not going to be able to get paid. New Tech went out on a really big limb with me on this thing and allowed me to freaking kind of pay off the down payment over the course of a little bit of take 6 months. Well, at the rate things are going right now, it's going to take 6 months. You know, I know they didn't mean to sell me a piece of crap. I know they didn't mean that, but they inadvertently did. Honestly, that's why I understand now. Well, I mean, this machine right here is why I understand why they really don't deal much. Why they don't deal much in used iron, because, I mean, it's a crap. The guy that had this thing, everybody in the area is surprised when I tell them the problems we've been having. They're like, hey, you know what? Go on YouTube, check it out. I am not making this shit up. Hopefully we're on the home stretch here and we don't have to deal with this thing much having problems. Honestly, where I'm at is, as soon as this job's done, I'm probably going to have it taken to the house and just leave it there for a while. And I'm probably going to have to go and find a regular job for a few months to get money up to be able to truck this thing over to Western Washington, because right now, if I am able to swing a deal on that D6, then I'm going to be looking for just nothing but dozer work, to be honest, because I don't trust this thing. I don't trust this excavator. I don't trust that I can take it out on a job and it will be, you know, it will get all the way through the job. I mean, so far, every job I've had it on, well, case in point, it didn't even make it into working on this job and it was broken. Well, the 160 officially broke its winning streak of not getting up during the middle of the day on the job. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm wondering if we got a broken pin. This pin right here, is grabbing as it comes around. All this crap out here is just toasted. It's only got an hour, maybe 2 on it since it's been greased. So I don't think it's a lubrication deal. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose some time here. And I'm going to take this zert fitting out. And that zert fitting out. Try and get them to where they'll pass grease a little bit better than they have been. And then I'll slap some more grease in them and see if that does anything, and hopefully it gets it to where we can. What it's doing is, as the bucket comes around, it grabs in a point. So it's got some issues. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lose some more time here fiddle dicking around with this machine. That's why I'm honestly, I'm really looking at just doing dozer work on the coast right now, because I can't trust this thing to get through more than a couple of days without having a conniption. So saw files make really good cleaning apparatuses for these. These right here will just get plugged. These zert fittings. One of the things I've always found about excavators and stuff is that these ones out here on the thumb will just get flat hammered plugged full of crap. I mean, just flat hammered plugged. You gotta really work to get them. And the zert fittings will kind of echo that, because they'll get flat hammered plugged full of crap badly, and they won't pass as much grease through as what they probably could. That one's loosey-goosey. A pretty good chance there's something stuck down in there so it can't get any grease. It's got older than dirt grease in it, and I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check that out. I don't know what in the hell that is. Oh yeah. Somebody asked me why I always go around with brake clean and clean all the zerk fittings off before I actually start greasing the machine. That, you know, it kind of seems like I'm taking a lot of time in doing that. Well, guys, everything that I'm digging out of this hole, that is not grease. That is wood matter, dirt matter, all kinds of matter that has been put down inside that frickin' hole by people just jumping in there and not cleaning it off. Like I said, these things have been a bugger to get to take grease the entire time that I've had the machine. I'm kind of hoping that that right there was most of, if not all, the problem why. And I'm kind of hoping that is the reason why it's grabbing up, is because it finally just got to the point where there wasn't enough grease getting in and getting through to do anything. There we go. Now it's got some grease out there on the end. Okay, so I re-greased all that right there. We'll see what happens. I'll fire it up and see if it works any better. Okay, so alrighty. pin, or B, there's something getting ready to come apart in that cylinder. So I'm gonna go retrieve my ratchet. Now we're just gonna have to run her and see what happens. Either the bucket will fall off, or it'll start spraying hydraulic fluid everywhere, and I'll be out of cylinder. Anything, hopefully it'll last till the end of the job. And this thing can go and be a $1,300 a month piece of yard art. And ultimately, I think that's gonna be what happens with it for a little bit. Alrighty, just coming back from having my lunch. Coming back from right over there. So we're running into rock, as you can see. Had to stop, part with the excavator there for a little bit. Day's progressing a little bit slower than anticipated, but as soon as I get past this spot right down here, the shoulder widens back out quite a bit. And I'm not going to have to go as deep into this thing as I was for material. As you can see, the material I'm bringing out, it ain't widening the road out worth crap. It's, I demonstrated earlier, this way here was just a sheer drop off. So then I'm gonna have to cut it back down right in through here, and that should bring it up right up over to there. Well, after that point, there's something resembling a shoulder down through there, so all I really gotta do is just take a little bit from over there and put it over there, which is gonna speed it up exponentially, because the bottom is just right around the corner down there. It's not very far away. So it's 1 o'clock now. I am going to go until at least 5:30. So that's 4.5 hours. top of this thing getting thrown around. Let me get this cleaned up and I'll get out of your way and you can sneak by.
Okay.
10, maybe 15 minutes.
Sorry to have to make you move things.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I knew what was gonna happen. At least the other crew's not here today because those yahoos are in and out all freaking day long.
Right. Nope, I'm going after this, so.
Okay, I don't know how long you guys are gonna last. You only got 10% battery left. So if you can make it, I'll tell you what I'm looking at as I go by for the end of the day. But it's the end of the day. I'm gonna let this thing sit here and cool down, and while I walk up and grab the pickup. Hopefully that's not a predator that's gonna try and eat me. And then tomorrow I'm fairly confident that we'll be able to get this knocked out. You guys can't really see it, but we're right there. And with what we're doing, we're not digging back into the hillside anymore. We're just basically cleaning this hillside up, taking just a little bit out and putting that little bit over here on the shoulder. Try and get something resembling a shoulder going on there. So alrighty, 160's hot and tired. She wants to call it a night. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting a little cranky, so